Welcome to Rhymers Will Be Readers for Thursday, February 3rd. Let's start with our welcome song. So we clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With all our friends from early on, we clap and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With all our friends from early on, we wave and sing hello. And you can stomp with your feet, or I'm going to stomp with my hands on my lap. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With all our friends from early on, we stomp and sing hello. Once again, good morning. I have a question for you. Monica had asked you yesterday if you had tuned in to find out what Chili Charlie, our groundhog in Woodstock, said about his prediction for spring. Did you tune in? Did you hear? He said that there's going to be an early spring. Isn't that amazing? I hope you're able to see that prediction. And very fun to hear from Chili Charlie, our groundhog here in Woodstock. And we can look forward to having an early spring. Of course, this morning, waking up, seeing all that snow, it's like spring feels far away at this point, but the snow is still beautiful and wonderful to be able to play in. So I thought we could start with a little bit of a snow song. So it goes, snowflake, snowflake in the sky, love to watch you floating by. Down you fall to the ground, down you fall without a sound. Snowflake, snowflake in the sky, love to watch you floating by. So I hope you're able to get outside and enjoy the snow in some way today. So this week, we have been talking about animals in the snow. And I have some fun facts for you. Did you know that animals adapt to the weather to help them survive the weather and cope with the extreme cold? So some animals, they have a thick multi-layered coat of fur that they develop over time in the winter to be able to keep them warm. They also sometimes have fur that changes color with the seasons to help them be camouflaged, which means that they can hide better. So some animals have more white in the snow to be able to hide in the snow and in the white. And some animals also go south for the winter as well, and they migrate so that they go somewhere warm. So I was thinking about polar bears. Did you know that polar bears eat a very, very high fat diet, and they bulk up and put on a lot of body weight, and that body weight keeps them nice and warm? So that's pretty amazing how animals are just created that way to be able to adapt to the changing seasons. So I thought we could maybe have a fun little silly song about polar bears playing in the bathtub. So we've got one polar bear go in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Come on in. Two polar bears in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Come on in. How many's next, do you think? Three polar bears in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Come on in. Four, that's right. Four polar bears in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. Come on in. What's next? Five polar bears in the bathtub going for a swim. Knock, knock, splash, splash. It all fell in, which makes sense. That would happen with five big, huge, fat polar bears in a bathtub. Very fun. So I have a poem for you about hibernation. So if you remember what hibernation means, it means that some animals go to sleep for a really long time during the winter. and some animals are just less active in the winter, so we don't see them as much. And so the poem goes like this. It's called Animals in Winter. When winter comes and it starts to snow, animals need food and a place to go. Bears sleep tight in their den and cave. Squirrels gather nuts to hide and to save. Birds fly south to the warmth and the sun. Beavers stay in homes until winter is done. So that gives you a little bit of what animals do in the winter. And with that poem, you can learn what they do. Let's do it. Let's say it again. Animals in the winter. When winter comes and it starts to snow, animals need food and a place to go. Bears sleep tight in their den or cave. Squirrels gather nuts to hide and to save. Birds fly south to the warmth and the sun. Beavers stay in homes until winter is done. So I wondered if you've ever thought about penguins. Monica made a fun penguin with her hand yesterday and showed us how she did that. But did you know that penguins have flippers instead of wings? So that means that penguins actually swim and not fly. I didn't know that. Isn't that amazing about penguins? So I have a little song about penguins to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. So it goes, and I'm going to pretend I'm a penguin kind of waddling on the ice, and you can do that too with me. If you like, move your body, kind of waddle. I put my hands close to my side, just like a penguin would with their flippers. And so I'm a little penguin on the ice. I think the cold is very nice. I can hop around first once, then twice. I think the ice is very nice. Let's do that one again because it's really fun to pretend that we're a penguin. So I'm a little penguin on the ice. I think the cold is very nice. I can hop around first once, then twice. I think the ice is very nice. So I encourage you to try that song out on your own and kind of hop around your home, or even go outside and hop around on the snow as well. So I have another song about hibernation that gives us a little bit more information about hibernation. That's the fun thing about songs, is sometimes they're just fun to sing and sometimes they can teach us things as well. So it goes to the tune, Are You Sleeping? And it goes, Bear is sleeping, bear is sleeping in the cave, in the cave. I wonder when he'll come out, I wonder when he'll come out in the spring, in the spring. Birds are flying in the sky, in the sky. I wonder when they'll come back, I wonder when they'll come back in the spring, in the spring. So that tells us that bears sleep in the winter and that birds fly south in the winter, but that bears wake up in the spring and birds will come back who have flown south will come back north in the spring as well. So another song I have for you gives us some instruction of how we can help our little friends, the birds who are still here in the winter. And it goes to the tune, Row, row, row your boat. So it goes, feed, feed, feed the birds in the winter time. When the days are dark and cold, food is hard to find. Feed, feed, feed the birds till the spring has come. Scatter bird seeds on the snow. Feeding birds is fun. Let's do that one again because it's fun to think about our friends and helping our friends, the birds. Feed, feed, feed the birds in the winter time. When the days are dark and cold, Food is hard to find. Feed, feed, feed the birds till the spring has come. Scatter bird seeds on the snow. Feeding birds is fun. So let's think about our friends and how we can help them as well. And you can go outside and scatter a little bit of bird seed for them, unless you already have a bird feeder. I know our neighbors have a bird feeder next door, and we can see the birds feeding there throughout the winter, which is very nice to see. And so I was also thinking about squirrels. Maybe we could count some squirrels. I don't know if you've seen squirrels. Maybe they're hiding because of the snow at this point because they've already gathered all their nuts. We can go 1 little, 2 little, 3 little squirrels, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little squirrels, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little squirrels, 10 little squirrels storing their nuts. So we can think about the squirrels where they're all cozy, warm, in probably in a tree trunk all together, and they stored their nuts. So they also have plenty to eat because they were preparing for the winter. So it's already time to think about going. I have an announcement to make sure that you check Keon and our virtual village on oxfordearlyon.ca. We have a lot of virtual programs that we're offering for the month of February. And if you notice, registration has changed to you can wait to register until that morning, and you'll receive a link to that program that morning from one of the Early On facilitators. So you have a little bit more time to kind of think about if you want to join a program as well. So I was thinking about a challenge. I have a couple actually that you can try, outside and inside. So I was thinking about the literacy calendar, and the literacy calendar for today says play with blocks, and how many can you stack high. So that's something that you can do inside. You can, if you have blocks or Lego, and see how tall of a huge tower you can make. But if you go outside, you can make snowballs with all the snow we have and stack up those snowballs and see how high those snowballs get. If you don't have blocks, or if you're not interested in that, I encourage you to look back at yesterday's Rhymers Will Be Readers, where Monica showed us how to make a penguin out of her hand. So that's something that you can do indoors as well. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, either indoors bundled up or outdoors playing in the snow. And so we're going to sing our goodbye song now. So we clap and sing goodbye. We clap and sing goodbye. With all our friends from early on, we clap and sing goodbye. We wave and sing goodbye. We wave and sing goodbye. With all our friends from early on, we wave and sing goodbye. We stomp and sing goodbye. We stomp and sing goodbye. With all our friends from early on, we stomp and sing goodbye. Have a wonderful day. We look forward to seeing you again, either in one of our virtual programs or in our next Rhymers Will Be Readers. Have a wonderful day.